This is Jeffrey Hunt. Welcome to the podcast for When the Curves Line Up for November 30th, 2023. Please see the article that includes diagrams of today's events on the website at whenthecurveslineup.com. In Chicago, sunrise occurs at 6:57 a.m. Central Standard Time, followed by sunset at 4:21 p.m. As the month ends, daylight is 9 hours, 25 minutes long at Chicago's latitude. During November, daylight shrank nearly an hour. There's still several minutes to lose before the winter solstice. Here is today's planet forecast. In the morning sky, at 1 hour before sunrise, brilliant Venus stands above the southeast horizon. Yesterday, it passed Spica, Virgo's brightest star, in a wide conjunction. This morning, the separation is slightly larger, 4.3 degrees. Venus continues to step eastward, widening the gap to the distant star. The morning star is within 10 degrees through December 7th. As Venus heads eastward, it is moving towards Zubin al-Janubi, one of the Scorpion's claws, over 20 degrees to the planet's lower left and nearly 10 degrees above the east-southeast horizon. Venus passes the star on December 17th. Farther westward, the bright gibbous moon, 90% illuminated, is halfway up in the west. It is in front of Gemini, 7.7 degrees to the lower left of Castor, and 8.8 degrees to the lower right of Pollux. Early this morning, about 3 hours before sunrise, Venus is low in the east-southeast and Jupiter is low in the west. The planets are approaching their planet-to-planet opposition, December 10th, when Venus rises as Jupiter sets. This is the last day they can be seen together during the night for the balance of Venus morning appearance that concludes later next year. This gap is approaching 170 degrees this morning. Venus and Jupiter are bright enough to be seen at the horizon through the haze that blurs and dims celestial objects. Most celestial bodies are too dim to shine through the thick air. During November, Venus moved 32.4 degrees east, while Jupiter retrograded 3.6 degrees to widen the separation between the two planets, leading up to the impending opposition. Mars is on a slow climb into the morning sky. Rising 15 minutes before sunrise, the planet is immersed in bright sunlight. In the evening sky, Mercury is in the southwest after sunset. At sundown, it is nearly 10 degrees above the southwest horizon. 30 minutes later, use a binocular to find the planet 5 degrees up. At 1 hour after sundown, Saturn is 35 degrees up in the south. Not as bright as Venus or Jupiter, the planet is brighter than most stars in the sky tonight. It is slowly moving eastward in front of Aquarius. The planet is 7.3 degrees to the upper left of Deneb Aegidi, Capricornus' tail. The pair is getting too far apart to fit into the same binocular field of view. Tonight, the fit is very tight. The Ringed Wonder is moving towards Skate, the Aquarian's leg, 10.3 degrees to the planet's lower left, and Lambda Aquarii, 10.8 degrees to the upper left. The stars are too far from the planet to fit into the same binocular field. Look for Fomalhaut, the mouth of the southern fish, nearly 20 degrees to Saturn's lower left. At this hour, bright Jupiter is farther eastward, nearly 30 degrees above the east horizon. It is retrograding, that is, appearing to move westward compared to Aries. It is 11.3 degrees to the lower right of Hammel, the Ram's brightest star, and 13.5 degrees above Menkar, the sea monster's nostril. Use a binocular to look at the Pleiades star cluster and the Hyades cluster to the lower left of Jupiter. Jupiter's illusion of retrograde continues through December. Earth passed between the planet and the sun earlier this month. That is known as opposition. The gibbous moon rises about 3 hours after sunset. 2 hours later, the lunar orb, 85% illuminated, is over 20 degrees up in the east-northeast. It is 2.1 degrees to the lower right of Pollux, one of the Gemini twins. During the night, the sky seems to move toward the western horizon. Saturn sets in the west-southwest before midnight, while Jupiter is low in the western sky when Venus rises, nearly 4 hours before sunrise. The moon is high in the western sky tomorrow morning. Thank you for listening. Please read the articles at whenthecurveslineup.com.